Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching, episode 169.
19 plus 25 plus 20 plus 5 plus 60 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10 is 169, cause math.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, friends. This is a YouTube channel about cross stitch. And
we're mother and daughter.
Yeah, we had somebody comment on.
Are you related?
Yep.
Yep, we are. Sort of, kind of.
Sort of, kind of. Can't lose her.
Nope. Goes both ways.
I've tried. Okay.
Hope you've had a good week.
Yeah.
Thanks for making time to visit with us for a little bit. Hopefully you got our extra episode
bonus
yesterday and saw how excited we are about the coming week and our get together with our Whistle Stop girls. It will be from Wednesday to Sunday. So we hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, if you haven't, go check it out. If you have any questions, just comment on the video, because we didn't do a normal description box with a bunch of links like we normally do.
Right.
So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're happy to answer them. And there was two things that I wanted to mention that were questions, and that multiple people asked the question. One of those is that I kept mentioning project cards throughout the video. And I wanted to kind of clarify what a project card was to us. And they're more or less so we don't have to keep remembering what fabric and floss and things, and that way we can share it with you all the things.
When we get questions.
Right. So
everywhere.
This is a example from one of my projects. Yeah. And I started doing it for my projects, and then as I was going through and cutting Pam's fabric, yes, all the fabric is now cut. Everything project is ready to go. In case anyone was wondering. So they're really simple. They're just index cards. Like a package of what? 200?
Recipe cards.
Yeah. There's no lines on them. You could use the ones with lines. These are the ones we had, so I used them.
Right.
And so there's 4 different bullets that I have on it: the project name, the designer, the threads, and any conversions or things that we changed, and then the fabric. And then when it comes to the fabric, we write the count. So this particular project card is from the First Day of Christmas Sampler by Hello from Liz Matthews. And it says project, first day of Christmas, and then in parentheses, sampler, because there's multiple ways to do it. Designer, Hello from Liz Matthews. Threads, called for DMC. Fabric, 40 count Newcastle linen in fog from Picture This Plus. And then I write the stitch count, which happens to be 97 by 132. And then I write the cut of fabric, the size of fabric that I cut, which in this case was 11 by 17.
There you go.
So that way I just have that information on hand in case anyone is ever...
And it's usually tossed after.
I keep mine.
Oh.
I keep mine for reference.
Oh.
If someone... I have people that are new followers of mine on Instagram or something, and they go back and look at a picture.
Good idea.
And that's the same information that I put on all of my Instagram posts as well, too.
Yeah,
and then
she's really good about that. I'm less so.
I tried. Just because the people ask. And I know that when I'm looking on people's posts on Instagram, I want that information.
It saves people having to ask.
Correct. And it saves me from having to answer.
So, there you go.
And then the other follow-up thing is that I mentioned at the end of that video that I was going to put a poll up on my Instagram about my 25th project, because I just could not decide. Right. And I wanted to share, in case people are not on Instagram, I wanted to share what I ended up with. Yeah. Thanks to all of you.
Right.
So this is the bag it's in. Look at the foxes.
Yeah. Cute.
And where do you want to keep the foxes out of? You want to keep the foxes out of the chicken coop. So this is Keepsakes Friend. Well, no, it's not. Keepsake Friends by Heart and Hand. This is an exclusive chart to Keepsakes, which is my employer, our LNS. And posting this on Instagram got a couple.
That's a couple of people.
Yeah, a couple. Apopple.
It's a new word.
Yep, you're welcome. Add it to your vocabulary. Tag me, please. And I got a couple people, or a couple, asking me about where to get this. Like, I've never seen it before. It is only available at Keepsakes.
Yep.
And it is only available as a kit. It is retail at $75. So it comes with 32 count color and cotton linen, along with all of the called for threads, which I do believe are also color and cotton. Shows you how I have not prepped this project. It does not have a project card.
Shoot.
I gotta take the hanks out.
Yeah.
But and we also have a few of the frames available as well. So if you want to snag that, you're welcome to do that as well. And so yeah, so that is my 25th project. Very exciting times.
Up to 25.
Up to 25.
Right.
And then also from this week, I just want, on behalf of Keepsakes, to say a big, huge, ginormous thank you to anyone who participated in the Keepsakes October live sales that were held on Instagram this past Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We had so much fun. We sold a ton of charts, and it was just a really great time. So whether or not you were just there as a lurker, or you were there to buy some stuff, or whatever, we so much appreciate you partaking in that. Please be patient with us as we get through processing those orders and all of those things. We are all hands on deck tomorrow for sure, to get out as much as we can. And then Susan's job tomorrow, from what I understand, is to start kitting the things for people that wanted them kitted.
Yeah, because that's what you found out when you did the one in April, is that a lot of people, when they called with their credit card information, even before they got to that, they said, okay,
I want to kit it.
Kit it up for me. Get me some fabric, gather up all the floss. And that's very labor intensive.
Right.
Given that, for one thing, the threads are on the second floor.
That's true.
So there's a lot of up and down.
Yeah.
It's an old house, people.
Yes.
But
it's okay.
It's it takes some time.
Yeah.
And so
Susan did be on that.
I was in on the sales, of course. I didn't need to buy anything, but
you were just a lurker.
I was a lurker, and I could tell things went very, very well. And I got, I think, the biggest charge out of, as a lot of you did, the whispering amongst the staff, and especially Steph and Lenny on Saturday. That was pretty darn good.
I love Lenny so much.
I sent her a text afterwards, and I said, you guys were on point today. And they took a selfie together and sent it to me, which was really cute.
Yeah.
So
it was a really great time.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much. And a reminder that we do not do PayPal. So the only way to pay for your items is to call the shop and give us your payment and shipping information. Even if you are like a regular customer of Keepsakes, please call just to confirm that what we have on file is correct. And also, if you're local, you don't have to call. You can just come in whenever. We'll hold it.
A lot of people came in yesterday.
Yes, they sure did. So it was wonderful. We've had people ask, when are we doing another one? After we get all of these packages out. Then we'll talk about doing another one.
Right.
There is a shop small weekend that's around Thanksgiving time. And so we're thinking about maybe doing a Christmas theme, but we haven't put it in the calendar yet. So stay tuned to this channel and to the Keepsakes Instagram page for all the most up-to-date information.
Right.
Yay.
Okay. So, like I said, we're going to be enjoying some get-together time with our close stitching friends. And that probably will mean that next week's video will be at least a day late. Yeah, so I'll mention that again at the end of the episode. Let's do a hashtag.
Let's do our hashtag. So our hashtag that we created is hashtag Stitch Harmony. It is our attempt at connecting stitchers together. So there are a lot of stitchers we found who are isolated from other stitchers, whether that's because they don't have a local needlework shop in the area, so they don't know if there's any other stitchers around them, or maybe they just moved somewhere, or they've lived there their whole life and have just never found somebody else that cross stitches.
Yeah.
And so we asked that if you are one of those people and you would like us to help you find a stitching friend, we would be honored to help you find a friend.
Right.
And so we have people comment on our videos and use the hashtag Stitch Harmony, and we pick one every week. And this week, who is it, Pam?
This week's Stitch Harmony friend is Anita Forkner. Hi, Anita.
Hello, Anita.
And she writes, I currently live in Grand Junction, Colorado, and don't really know anyone who does cross stitch aside from my mother and oldest son. Well, isn't that great about your son? I am pretty much homebound, and even if it is just via email or messenger, I would like to have someone to talk with about stitching.
Awesome.
So she said, I'm working on getting more comfortable using video calling, but that is still a work in progress. So this is her second attempt to find a stitchy friend, so let's help her out. Grand Junction, Colorado.
So,
and that would be Anita.
Anita. So if you live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Grand Junction, Colorado, then please comment on this video and say hello to Anita and let her know where you are in that area. And then it is up to you, Miss Anita, to please go through all the comments on episode 169, which is this video you're currently watching, and seeing if anyone has commented and letting you know that that's where they live.
That's right.
And then you all can take it from there.
Right.
So, Grand Junction Stitchers Unite.
That's right. And like Steph likes to say, it works if you work it.
Works if you work it,
and
you know what I'm saying?
You need to make sure to go back and find people that have reached out to you. So good luck, Anita. We expect to hear some reports back that people have contacted you and are at least willing to email you pictures of what they're stitching, or you know,
talk threads, talk
fabric,
threads,
whatever you want to do.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That means it's time for...
Sorry, I had to wet my whistle. I love saying that.
It's time for Pam's Pinned Comment. Pam's Pinned Comment is the comment that kind of just...
strikes your fancy.
Strikes my fancy, if you will.
You know, it hits different. As the kids say these days, it hits different.
Now, of course, we had a giveaway, which we're going to announce the winner of in a little bit.
Yes.
So the comments, by and large, had to have the words corn and anchor in them.
Yes, they do.
So it's always fun to do Pam's Pinned Comment when we have one of those goofy giveaways.
Yes.
Because the comments really, really tend to be quite creative.
Yes.
So this is Pam's Pinned Comment. It has been pinned to the top of all the wonderful comments we got after last week's video. And it comes from Expanding Stitches.
Aww.
And she writes, love catching up with you both each week. Once a video pops up, I drop anchor and popcorn, sit, munch, watch, and giggle. Since I can't visit the U.S. this year, I'd love to stitch on the next best thing coming to America.
Right.
Stay safe, Pam and Steph. Hugs, Martina. So
Martina.
Wonderful, wonderful use of the word drop anchor, or the phrase drop anchor. It just, you know, it hit me where
just hit different. Just hit different.
It was very creative. Everybody's was creative. And thank you to all our amazing viewers and commenters.
Yes.
We read each and every one of them and love them.
Yes, we do.
All right, let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm frantically trying to get this done before Wednesday, because I feel like once Wednesday comes,
you're going to be
I'm going to be very distracted, but that's okay. I think I might be able to do it. I don't know.
Yeah. Is Monday, Tuesday working?
Okay, Pam.
It's not looking good.
It's just a freaking ornament. I'll be fine. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. And my start window is just a whistle stop window.
Right. So after whistle stop,
then I can do whatever the heck I want.
You have to discipline yourself. Remember I talked about discipline in yesterday's video?
Yes.
You have to discipline yourself to get that ornament done. It's your last one of the year.
I know, Pam.
And then, you know,
I can stitch on whatever.
Then it's party time.
Then it's party time.
Okay?
Yes, absolutely. Right. Okay, so anyway, my October ornament, which is the last ornament of the year, as Pam just kindly reminded me, is also my last Christmas ornament. So we timed that right, so
just about perfectly.
You know. Anyway, so this one comes from the 2010 Just Cross Stitch Ornament issue. And it is, you remember I stitched him?
Right.
This was a good section. And this one is called Consumed by Gifts.
Really? That's a funny title for that.
And it is by Brittercup.
Okay.
And it is this one right here. I love Brittercup so much. So, I'm super pumped to finally be stitching this. I've always wanted to stitch this one. I've also from the same, I stitched that one like 2 years ago, maybe. Love it. Remember it was the poop emoji reindeer?
Yep.
Because when you just stitch his head, it looks like poop emoji. But anyway, so, and the stitch count on the one I'm stitching now, Consumed by Gifts, is 54 by 55. And so I'm like, ooh, that's really big. I mean, it's not really big, but it's larger than most.
Most for ornaments.
Correct. And so I decided that this would be a great opportunity to stitch on 40 count.
There you go.
So I'm stitching mine with all the called for threads, which are all weeks dye works and then one Classic Colorworks. And on 40 count stone, which is a very light blue color, by Fiber on a Whim. And that is how much I have done so far. So I absolutely love this. Totally love it. The red is Turkish Red by Weeks, which is one of my absolute favorite reds. The light blue is Sky, also from Weeks. The yellow is Squash, also from Weeks. Can you see that variegation? Oh, it's so good. Come on. There you go. It's so good. And then the black is Black Coffee from Classic Colorworks. So, and this fabric looks more gray than it is, but it's a really, really light blue and very, very pretty. So, I love it so much.
Good job.
Thanks, Pam.
Okay. My only whip this week was, and for the same reasons as Steph said, to kind of get some of these more or less scheduled things done so that I won't be tempted to go to these glorious new starts that we're going to have this week that will turn into whips and you're just going to die, is the April cottage from I'll Be Home from Twin Peak. And it's really coming along really well. So, up until just a few minutes ago, this is how far I am on the April cottage.
It looks really great, Pam.
Yeah, it's really going to be.
That one looks like a mansion to me.
Yeah, it's a more formal cottage than maybe some of the other ones, and certainly, this is the March, which had kind of a barn look to it, so. It's quite a different contrast. And
are those eggs hanging from the tree at the top there?
That's what I'm interpreting them as. Cute little eggs tied with a...
It'll make sense when you get the bunnies in.
Yeah. But I wanted to tackle them before I moved too far along because, I'm under January. So, this is January up here. And so, So
are you trying to get that done by Wednesday?
I think I can.
I mean, I think you can, too.
I think I can because... I've only got one more panel on the house. Bring the border down, and then the words and the Easter bunnies.
I know, and the chicks. Don't forget the chicks.
The chicks and the Easter bunnies. Yeah, so
you can do it. You can do it.
So that's what I've been working on.
Yes.
So those are our whips of the week.
Yes, they
aren't they?
are. Hold on.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on, let me get it.
Oh.
Been a minute
So
since we rang the bell.
As I was looking ahead to this month and what was coming up, coming down the pike, as they say,
right,
I thought I'm just going to go ahead and get my ornament done.
Right.
And my ornament is called Fishing Santa, and it's from the, we dive deep into my stash. 1997.
Ooh.
Just Cross Stitch Christmas Ornament issue.
Yep.
1997. I kept it on the hoop.
Yep.
So that I didn't have to iron it.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Right. So this is my cute little fishing Santa.
Look at him, though.
Isn't he cute?
He's dang cute.
Yeah.
I love him, actually.
Yeah. So I cannot wait to see what everybody thinks I should do about finishing. I'm actually thinking about a vertical oval somehow.
Okay. Oh, kind of like the, remember the Charles Wysocki that you did that was our front door?
Yeah.
Kind of like that?
Yeah, kind of on the vertical,
Okay. Well, you don't want to put him this way, Pam.
No, and I mean, an alternative might be to put it circular, but I just see it as being on the vertical.
I feel an alternative would be a tall square as opposed to an oval.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe, but certainly on the tall end.
Yeah.
But isn't he cute?
He's super
cute to stitch.
And there's 1,000 DMCs in it, by the way.
Yeah, she pulled all
it's that 97 shading.
Yeah. 1997 went, well, there weren't any blended threads.
No, thank goodness.
But there were a couple of reds and a couple of greens, and yeah, I just love them.
And that one is
and it was from, and this name doesn't mean anything to me. Maybe it does to you. It says Country Cross Stitch Inc. And then
was that Cross Stitch and Country Crafts?
I don't know. The woman's name is Joyce C. Bailey.
No idea.
Doesn't mean anything to me. She looks lovely.
She looks like a very nice
black
woman.
and white printout I have. But this thing was kicking around in my stash. And it's 1997, people. So,
yep, it was a good
anyway, someone asked me, did I fish? No. But my father loved to fish.
He did.
And he would take us out and really scare us to death because all he had was a 3-seater outboard. And I remember one time he took me out in the middle of Sebago Lake and it started to rain. And Sebago Lake is big enough that, it starts cresting. And I think I cried. I was so scared. I think I was probably 12, and I cried. And he just said, do we need to go in? And I went, man, I'm really scared.
That's fantastic.
He would love to go. He took us and enjoyed having us, me, my kids, when he was actively fishing. Right. But his preference would be to simply go by himself.
Yeah. For
he
sure.
would simply go by himself. That was his bliss. So anyway.
Happy finishes, everyone.
Okay. That means
okay. So next we're gonna talk promotions.
And of course we start off with our friends in the Netherlands.
Yes.
Nursen and Nerdan, and they are Twin Peak Primitives, and they always ask us to pick a weekly promotional pattern.
Yes. So we look through their lovely collection and we pick one that we love that we think that you'll love too. And then we tell the twins, they say, okay. And they make it 20% off for the following.
Sometimes they say, woohoo.
Yeah, right. Sometimes there's emojis involved and it gets very exciting.
Yeah.
And then they make it 20% off for the next week.
Right.
So, this week the chart that we have picked is called what, Pam?
This chart is so pretty, and I love the border of it, and it is called Blueberry Autumn.
Yes.
And we're going to insert a picture here. Yay. Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
So, how this works is...
Okay, so if you love Blueberry Autumn as much as we love Blueberry Autumn, and you want to get your hands on a copy of it at 20% off, of course, then you can do so by either getting a PDF copy of the chart from the Twin Peak Primitives Etsy shop or their website, both of which are linked below. Or you can, if you are a hard copy kind of stitcher, then you want to get yours at 20% off. The one and only shop that you can get it at 20% off is Threads Entwined.
Right.
And we also link Trisha's wonderful online shop below.
Right.
And you just click that, and yeah, you'll get it for 20% off. There's no discount code or anything that you need to put in. None of that stuff. It's all set. Right. It's automatically discounted, so you are good to go.
Right.
And while you were there picking up Blueberry Autumn, it is a fresh, brand new month. And so that means that we are going to talk a little bit more in depth about Dutch Mania 2021. So last year, around Christmas time, we went to Europe for the first time for Dutch Mania 2019. We obviously had to forego our trip that was scheduled for this past September.
Yes.
And then, however, all is not lost. We are going to go again next fall in September for Dutch Mania 2021. So it's going to be an amazing trip. We're very excited. We're going to the Netherlands, and we're also going to Italy for a cross stitch festival they have there every year. It's going to be fantastic.
Yes.
I'm very excited for pasta.
Yes.
So just like what happened in 2019, the twins are taking us and also one of you. So if you would like to join us, I promise we're a really fun time. Just ask Norma. She went with us, right, Norma?
Yeah.
And you can experience all of the wonderful joys that is Europe. I promise it's a trip of a lifetime.
It is.
So, if you would like to be a potential winner of that third ticket, the way you enter for that contest is to purchase the beautiful, beautiful sampler that the twins have made, and it is called the Springfield 1817 sampler. It is absolutely stunning. We are going to go. You don't have to stitch it. You don't have to do anything. Just buy the chart.
You get a trip to Europe for $20.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. And
it's an all expenses paid trip.
Everything.
Your airfare is paid for, your hotel is paid for, your food is paid for, everything is paid for.
Yes.
So you just buy the chart and then you get to go.
Yeah.
If you win.
Right.
So we now have less than a year till we go to Europe.
The countdown is on. So we're going to insert a picture of Springfield 1817 sampler here. It is gorgeous.
Yes.
It is gorgeous.
I have put all of the other all of the details about the trip for next year in the description box, just in case I missed anything. I highly encourage you to please read through that. And also, if you get either have bought the latest issue or you have a subscription to the issue of Primitive Stitcher magazine, the lovely Deb, who is the editor of the magazine, always puts a little blurb in there because Deb will be going with us too.
That's right. Deb's going with us. Absolutely. So,
it's going to be great.
All right.
Okay. So, hold on.
Yep.
Picture. Wow.
Yep. Writing.
It's hard. Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay.
All right. That means it's time for
Mail Call.
What did the mailman bring us this week?
Let's see. What do you got over there? Yeah, let's talk about that. Because that's your piece of mail call, and I have a little bit of a pile.
Well,
the information about who it came from is in the front.
I got
catch up.
Yeah, I got a Cricut collection that, and you know, I love Cricut, and this one comes from our friend Jan.
Yes. And
she sent me...
She is a local Keepsakes customer, and she dropped this off on Friday when she came into the shop. And she said, please give this to your mother. I hope she likes it.
I just adore it. It's called Down to the Sea. It's number 101.
It's pretty cool.
And that's what it looks like. You've got these guys up here, and that word says sailing.
Oh, cool.
And then you've got these guys similarly lined up with a butt.
A butt.
So.
And then don't forget about the chart on the sweater, Pam.
Oh, yeah.
Merry Christmas. I want that for Christmas.
Well, don't hold your breath.
Look, the whole chart for it's on the back.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
I'm
What
obsessed.
is the year on this if we were cross-stitching on sweaters?
1992.
Okay, then.
Yes,
1992. Yes, when we were stitching on sweaters. God bless America.
That's a hoot.
So thanks, Jan. That was very thoughtful of you
Yes.
to drop that off.
Very kind.
Thinking of me, that's just amazing.
Yes. All right, I got some cards this week that I wanted to share with you all. I got so I like, it's always really lovely when I find that, or when we find that someone's calling keepsakes because they watch our videos and they live, somewhere like West Hollywood, California. And so, we got a new customer a couple weeks ago. His name is Michael. Hello, Michael. And, at first he was Lenny's best friend. And then he talked to me. So, but he was Lenny's friend first. So it's okay, Michael. We'll share you.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah.
But like just such a kind gesture for him to send a lovely thank you card, with a very kind note inside. And, I really love that. Mm-hmm. And so, thank you so much for the card.
Very cool.
And he sent one to Lenny too. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Seems like a really nice guy.
He's so fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, so maybe it was last video? No, a couple videos ago now, I think. We talked about a lovely, lovely bag maker at StonehouseStitching.
Oh,
on
yes.
Etsy.
Yes.
And just as we had predicted, you all ran your little butts over there and snagged up all of her stuff in stock. And she sent us a really lovely thank you card for that. And, we're going to tell you honestly if it's good, bad, or ugly, right? So if you send stuff to us, we appreciate when you ask first, but we're going to tell our viewers, our subscribers, the truth. Because, we like good stuff. We know project bags when we see them.
We're always ready to share good products.
Yes. And I hope that all of you that bought project bags from StonehouseStitching and Rebecca, I hope that you see what we see, which is just absolute project bag excellence.
Yeah.
So, pro tip, favorite StonehouseStitching on Etsy, and then that way, when she adds new stuff to her shop, then you will be the first to know. But thank you so much for the sweet card, Rebecca. It was very kind.
Yes.
And then I will also link StonehouseStitching again.
Sure.
So you guys have easy access to it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I got this card. Yeah. Are you guys ready for this? Okay, so this is a lovely woman. Her name is Lourdes.
Right.
That's how we were told it was said.
Yeah.
And it was either that she won a giveaway or she sent something to us.
She won a giveaway.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
I think she was one of our 9,000
winners. Okay.
Because
or maybe a New Year's Eve bundle or something like that.
Something big.
Yeah, it was one of those something. And she is a customer of Keepsakes now, which is fantastic. And she's just really, really lovely. Mm-hmm. And so I got a card in the mail from her. And it was funny because I think it was either the day that or the day before I sent her, like, her Keepsakes order was ready and sent out. So it's funny. But she obviously watches Just Keep Stitching, so hello, Lords. But she sent me this cool card. And it says, I put a spell on you. And it was, like, thick. And I'm like, oh, boy. Now, for the record, just looking at this card, I just think this is a Halloween card. Mm-hmm. Because I have not seen Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Yet. Then I open the card. Are you even kidding me? Look at it.
Isn't that amazing?
I have been told that these are the Sanderson sisters. And that's just really cool.
Yeah.
And then, like, even, like, all the way on the back.
Yeah, it's 3-dimensional.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
And then I see on the back that it says Hocus Pocus. Right. And then she wrote me a very, very lovely note. And she said that she had to get me this card to celebrate my first viewing of Hocus Pocus. It will be over Halloween weekend. And I am so very excited to do that. So, thank you so much for this really, really cool card.
Yeah.
Oh, love it. Okay. I have everything separated because I need that way I don't forget. Okay, dokey.
Right.
This cat over here. I wish you guys could see this cat.
Yeah, she's on her back.
Or her belly out like this.
Belly, you know.
So funny. Okay, so this is from a lovely woman whose name is Rose. And she sent me this freaking cute card. Look at this.
Look at that.
Look at this fox playing a banjo.
Perfect.
I mean, if that's not a picture of excellence, I don't know what is. Anyway, she had messaged me on Instagram, and she had said that she got some fabric, and it just was not her jam. However, she knew that it was mine, and wanted to know if she could send it to me. And I said, yes, please. Is it sky blue? Yeah. And she refused to take money for it. So thank you so much, Rose. You are too kind. And she sent me a half yard, fat quarter of, did I say a half yard?
No,
I meant a quarter yard.
You meant a quarter yard.
I meant a quarter yard. Yeah. Of light brown sugar from Coloring Cotton.
Beautiful.
Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And I didn't even know that this was going to be in there, but she also sent me a 9x13 piece, which is
all serged.
Well, it came like that.
Yeah.
From 1, 2, 3 Stitch.
Oh, okay.
And this is the...
Oh.
Yeah, that's where she got it. And this is 40 count. Did I mention the last one was 40 count? Whatever.
I think so. They both are.
They both are. 40 count Country Mocha Newcastle linen.
Very pretty.
That was an added bonus, Rose. Thank you so much. But like this card, though.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. That's so kind.
Yes. Very, very kind.
Thank you so much. And then my next piece of Nicole, it's got a little bit something for me, a little bit something for Pam, you know what I mean? It's from our friend and yours, Liz Matthews. And so this is hysterical. Okay, so we've like casually mentioned it on our channel, and I know that Kia's casually mentioned it, and I don't know if Liz has mentioned it yet on her channel either. But
fox sticker. She bought those.
That antique.
Yeah,
antique sticker book.
Sticker book.
Yes.
Okay.
And so over Halloween weekend, Pam and myself and Liz Matthews are going to Kia's for Halloween weekend. Very exciting times. I'm just excited to hang out with them. We've had this planned since, like, we came up with the idea, like, back in May? April?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, as it's gotten closer, we're like, okay, we're going to do it, we're going to do it, we're going to do it, we're going to do it. Now it's October, and, like, it's 3 weeks away, and we're very excited. Mm-hmm. So on the back of the card, Liz wrote, "See you soon." And Pam looked at me and went, "When are we going to see Liz?" And I went,
I don't know that it had sunk in that Liz was coming all the way from Maryland.
Right.
You know, so it's just...
Oh, she's going to be there? That's literally what happened.
I did.
I said, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be exciting.
It was very good.
Fun. Yeah.
Very good time.
Because she's making a big trip. Yeah. So that's major.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Okay, so she sent some charts. She sent some fabric. We'll show the things. So first she sent this for you.
She sent one of her mother's charts, and
this is an oldie but a goodie, you know what I mean?
It's an oldie but a goodie, and I just absolutely love it. Yeah. It's called Hannah's Ship. And back in the day, Kathy put her charts out as Barrack samplers. And I don't think she uses that terminology anymore. But it's Hannah's Ship.
Look at that ship, though.
Isn't that just amazing?
Yeah, it's super
I'm looking to see. It's on a linen that I don't think is even made anymore. No. And I was looking to see what she used for the color of the sails, but I'm not going to pull it out. right now, but it's really, really cool. So
it's very cool.
Thanks, Liz and Kathy. That was just super nice.
Liz knew that you would probably like that, so that's why she asked for it. Okay, so she also was so kind and sent 2 skeins of some Gentle Art floss, which is always appreciated. And then if you watch her FlossTube channel, which if you don't, please go watch. It's amazing. She's wonderful, all the things. She's trying very hard to up her Prairie Schooler collection.
Right.
And I've sent her a Prairie Schooler because we had a duplicate. And she wants all original cardstock. And so she's scoured the internet, and it is hard because people are out there trying to scam people and whatever, and make copies and whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so some of her own viewers had reached out to her and have said, hey, I have some Prairie Schoolers. Yeah. Here's a list of what I have. Let me know what you want.
And we've been the recipient of that kind of kindness too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just very humbling.
Blows our mind.
Very humbling.
The one thing that Liz said that I was like, that's the thing that I can't wrap my head around is the eagerness to want to just give.
I know.
And it's just so, I mean, I can wrap my head around it in that, like, it's just a very kind thing to do, but in today's world, it's just so refreshing to see that.
It just kind of blows your mind, though.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So Liz had asked these lovely people if it would be okay with them to share their lists with Kia and I. And they, of course, said yes, just in case there was something that we were interested in. And so there were 2 charts that she had listed that Liz did not want and that I snagged. So I don't recall what the person's name is, but it was someone that was local to Liz, and so Liz went to her LNS, which is the Stitching Post, to meet this woman to pick up the Prairie Schoolers, and this sweet woman had put my chart in this lovely envelope, just separate from the others, so it was just me. It's so nice. So thank you so much. So the 2 charts that I got from Liz through 2 of her awesome subscribers. The first one is book number 85, and it's called More Friends.
Right.
And this is from 2000.
Yep.
And it's got a bunch of...
20 years old.
Yep.
20 years old.
Book number 85. And it's got 4 really, really awesome. Like, I love this one.
Yeah.
I really like that one. Whatever, I like them all. And it
would be good for a...
Yeah, for our BFF sale.
Right, exactly.
Or for exchanges. Pencil stop exchanges.
That's
like
true.
That.
Right.
So, very, very cool. Love this. It's been on my list for a while. And then this one, which is book number 56.
Oh, boy.
Which is Garden Birds.
That's pretty darn old. 56.
And this is from 1996.
Okay.
So, my favorite ones are the Cardinal, right here. The Robin, which is here, and the Blue Jay. I mean, I love them all, but those are my 3 favorite. So a huge thank you to those lovely viewers of Liz's, and also obviously to Liz for sending me that. And then, if you guys watched our Startober video, then you know that the first day of Christmas sampler by Hello from Liz Matthews was up in the air because I didn't have my fabric yet.
Yep.
And
it came.
Thanks, Liz. So I got it straight from the horse's mouth. I got it from Liz herself. So thank you so much. And I am all set to go. So I will be officially having 25 new starts.
25.
So, thank you so much. Okay. I love all of the stuff, Liz. You're the best.
Yep.
Okay.
Want me to start?
For the haul portion of the program, yes, please.
This is haul.
Don't crinkle too much.
I'm not gonna, well, can I open these without crinkling?
You can crinkle. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh, they come out really, all right. I saw somebody, I think it was on Facebook, maybe Stitch Mania?
No, it was the Coming to America group.
Was it the Coming to America
group? Yes,
because
I saw them there this afternoon.
Okay, I got a package of these things, you guys.
From Amazon.
From Amazon. She posted the link.
Well, what are they called, Pam?
They're called Smart and Cool. First of all, they're smart and they're cool.
Just like Pam.
Magnetic silicone ties.
There you go.
But the way the stitcher was using them, oh my heavens, I see now what the deal is. This is the first time we've taken out of the little bag.
Oh, wow.
So this is how they come out of the bag. All right.
That's wild.
Yeah, there's going to be a run on these on Amazon. I can just feel it
I
coming.
know. I'm glad you got a pack first.
So.
But I need to know what you do with them.
All right. So I'm going to demonstrate. Give me my.
What do you want?
My April Cottage back.
Okay.
So say you have a pretty big project. This is how the woman was demonstrating it on Facebook.
Okay, I'm ready.
Big project. Now, I could put this on something bigger.
Like a 17 by 17.
But you know what happens with the 17 by 17 Q-snap?
What?
You're reaching around the 17 by 17 Q-snap. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'd get a cramp.
And it's heavy to hold.
And it's heavy to hold up. Right now, floor stand people, don't come at me.
Right.
I'm not a floor stand person. So, if you have this excess fabric, which I do, and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Hi, Nicole. But if it did come to be annoying,
bothersome,
if you will, then what I could do is I could take, are you my handy assistant?
I'm trying to be your handy assistant.
Are they that
They're
strong?
really freaking strong. But you get 2 of each color.
Yeah, but don't break a nail over them.
I'm getting my nails done on Tuesdays.
Oh, okay.
So you get 2 of them. They unstick like this. Flat magnet over here, flat magnet over here. And then...
All right, are you getting the drift? So it's kind of cool, and they're rubber.
I'm going to give you the other one.
They're rubbery, so they're not going to damage your excess. I'm doing this unscientifically and very quick.
And they're silicone, so you can pull them and stretch them as much as you want. So you wrap it around like that,
right?
And you just let the 2 magnets meet like that.
That's pretty darn cool, don't you think?
Which, do not forget to bring them to Lisa's because I'm going to need them with all my big freaking projects.
That's true. I will bring them
with all my backs.
So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nope, 10.
10. 10 sets.
10 sets of 2 in each color. So you technically get 20 of these little things.
Yeah, so 20. And I don't remember. $8.99 maybe?
Oh, like that's a good deal.
I don't remember.
And they're easy to and then so you get this big stack of them and then you just
And I think if you went on Amazon and put in Smart and Cool, you'll get them.
Yeah, probably.
Smart and Cool, silicone. It'll come up.
Magnetic silicone ties.
It'll come up, right? So,
I mean, hypothetically, you could use these to tie just about anything you want.
And I think they are, multi-purpose.
They're not for cross-stitch necessarily.
No. You could tie all of your cords behind your...
Could you use it as a thread ring?
Well, that would be...
you can't. It doesn't go through the hole.
No. But that would be... No, I wouldn't think that would be necessary.
Okay, fine, Pam.
Okay, well...
It was just an idea I had. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to be creative.
Anyway, there you go.
Okay, do the bottom side.
Well, I want to fold it up a little bit better. Hold on.
I mean, but you can just roll it up. You don't got to be strategic about it. And how many people out there in the universe break Q-snap clamps?
There you go.
There you go.
Want to do another one? Up here? Up here.
Where?
Here, where my hand is.
Pam, do not yell at me at live camera.
Live camera.
I'm not editing it out.
Live TV.
Live TV.
There you go.
Look at that. And then also, they would double as needle minders because they're freaking magnets.
Well, I suppose. Oops.
Pam?
One just let go. It wasn't. It
was not on there
fully
very well.
Attached. So anyway, because they are frigging strong magnets.
But you could use these as needle minders, couldn't you?
I don't know, Steph.
I'm just trying to help the people,
They come apart from both sides of your fabric.
Yes.
Fairly easily.
Yeah.
But once the magnets are attached to each other, they're very, very strong.
Correct.
So
that's your Amazon product you didn't know you needed.
Right.
There you go.
Which we love those things.
We do.
On TikTok.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we both watch TikTok.
And I did a little Etsy shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What'd you get?
Bam,
I organized your stuff already.
All right. We were watching something on TV, and I was going through my favorites on Etsy, and I really didn't want to spend a whole big ton of money, but I would flash my phone at Steph and go, do you like that? And if she went, then I would move on.
That's not what I look like. What about this one?
So
this one?
So this is the first one I asked her about.
And who's it by?
It's by StitchyPrincess.
StitchyPrincess.
On Etsy. And it's called the Acorn Fairy. And the reason I showed Steph was, look at the fox. And I think his cute little pose there.
It's StitchyPrincess.
Well, the StitchyPrincess. No, first of all, it's the Acorn family.
Nope, it's Acorn Fairy.
Oh, fairy. Acorn Fairy. I said fairy the first time.
I think you did, yeah.
Okay, Acorn Fairy. She's the Acorn Fairy.
Correct.
With the acorn on her head.
Correct.
Her head but I just like the way the fox was put in there.
I do. I like that as well.
You know, kind of laying down.
Yeah.
With his tail in the air.
I like it too.
So, Acorn Fairy from Stitchyprincess.
Yes.
And that was a digital download.
It sure was.
Then, you know, someday, I'm going to have a happy hour wall. I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
people.
you are.
So, I got this from
NeedleWise
on Etsy.
Yep.
And this is the Cosmopolitan drink recipe. And I thought that was very well designed.
I would agree with that.
So that was, you know, we're talking $2 or $3.
Yeah.
And then
that's really cool.
This one, I got on a puffin kick. Okay.
We love puffins in this family.
We love puffins. And I found this one. This is from DebbieKershawDesigns on Etsy.
Okay.
And I had to screenshot a picture because it wasn't actually with the chart. But this is called Mini Puffin Christmas. And I thought he was adorable.
Isn't he so cute?
You know?
He's like a big airplane.
Coming in for a landing. Right?
Coming in hot. We got a puffin coming in hot. Puffin coming in hot.
So that was
yeah, that's so cute.
What I thought was going to be the extent of my Etsy shopping. Yep. And then I took a break from stitching this week.
Oh my gosh, look how tiny that is. It's going to take you 12 seconds to stitch.
Right.
It's 55 by 46. Are you going to make it as an ornament for next year?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's a grand plan. Okay.
So anyway, as I was saying.
So sorry.
Continue. I took a break from stitching. Sometimes, you know, you just got to sit someplace else and look at something else.
Right.
And I went and decided to work a little bit on my genealogy, which is my other
passion.
And I came to one line where I thought, I'm just going to see if I find enough proof, documentation, push forward on my direct line. And I was on this one branch of the family, and I saw something that looked very, very intriguing. One of the mothers, the wives, the females on this branch, her name was Mary Bailey. And sometimes it was B-A-I-L-E-Y, and sometimes it was B-A-I-L-Y, because we're getting back there into the 1600s. So spelling just wasn't that important to him. Mary Bailey lived in Kittery, Maine. She was a real person.
She was.
And another real person that lived around the same time, maybe not around the same time, maybe he knew a little bit of local history, going back a few years, was the one and only Nathaniel Hawthorne. And
you know the author?
You know Nat Hawthorne. Mm-hmm. Did you know that the library at Bowdoin College is colloquially known as Nat and Hanks?
Really?
Because
Nathaniel
Hawthorne and Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
Oh, that's really cool.
There you go.
That's
anyway,
cool.
So Nathaniel Hawthorne based his novel, The Scarlet Letter, a little bit on Mary Bailey's life. And if you know The Scarlet Letter, then you know how much I was excited about this.
Yeah.
The stories are not close in every single fact.
No.
But it was a very puritanical society. And so anyway,
cool.
Mary Bailey is my 11th, her 12th great-grandmother.
Yeah.
And Nathaniel Hawthorne based Hester Prynne on Mary Bailey. He knew about the scandal in Kittery, Maine.
The scandal in Kittery, Maine.
In that society,
it
was a scandal.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So I was very excited.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So, okay, so is this in the same line that you stitched Mother's Tree?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
This is because my Canadian side, which is what Mother's Tree is based on.
Right.
My Canadian side is, you're never done with genealogy.
Oh, no.
Anybody tells you they're done with their family tree,
The baloney.
that's baloney.
Right.
Okay. But my Mother's Tree that I stitched is my mother's line,
Okay.
and that's my Canadian half. And that
Got it.
that side, because Canadians love genealogy, that side is much more complete.
Right.
Not complete, but much more complete
Yeah.
than my paternal side.
Okay.
Your grandfather's side.
Yes,
of the family.
yes. I do know what paternal means.
My paternal side.
Yes.
And this was the line that
Okay.
I really work hard on because it's so hard.
Yeah.
I
There's a lot of digging.
I have ancestors that are that were residents of little tiny towns in New England.
Yeah.
And at the time, Kittery was nothing, right?
I mean, it's still fairly small.
Yeah, by comparison. But I mean, little teeny tiny towns. Berwick, Bridgeton, Harrison, these little teeny tiny towns. And so anyway, so to answer your question, no, it's not the same side
Thank
of the
you.
family.
No would have sufficed. I appreciate the in-depth answer.
But I had favorited this from the Little Stitcher on Etsy a long time ago. And so after this discovery, I knew I needed to do a Scarlet Letter pattern. And we're pretty sure we already own the one from the Primitive Hare.
I know we do.
And the other one who's done the Scarlet Letter is the Little Stitcher.
Yep.
And so I got that one as a digital download.
I love it.
And
what does the quote say?
The quote says, "We dream in our waking moments and walk in our sleep."
Love it.
So
love it.
I wonder if that's a quote from the novel.
Oh, it 100%
I
is.
haven't read The Scarlet Letter probably since I was in high school.
Yeah, it's been since I was in high school,
too. So when she saw my post, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw my post. It was
on Friday. And I was at work from 9:30 a.m. until 8 p.m.
Right. So by Saturday morning, she hasn't caught up with my Insta stories.
No, it was Friday night that I finally saw it.
Oh, and so she comes to me and she says, "So when do we start our group reading of the Scarlet Letter?"
When are we doing a read-along of the Scarlet Letter?
That's right, read-along.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I guess we better, have a refresher.
Yes.
All right, so those were my Etsy purchases.
Fantastic.
Sorry to go on and on and on.
No, that's okay.
And then I just had to get this one. This
really
is
great.
this is from Kathy Barrick.
Yeah.
And it's called Jack's Urn. And I've been waiting for It's been back ordered.
Yeah.
For a long time at Keepsakes, and
This was the third order that we placed trying to get the copies.
yeah. So I just love it.
It's fun.
I think it's just so imaginative.
Yeah.
The corn stalks and the little motif. I love
It's a lot of stitching though.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's good. It's gorgeous.
I don't know. It just doesn't. It's called for 36 count legacy from PTP, and it's in
MPI probably. It's only 145 by 139, so it's really not that bad.
I think this picture might be deceiving as to the size.
Okay.
But I just love it. Jack's Urn from the wonderful, talented Kathy Barrick.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right. My little bit of Keepsakes Haul. I got... So, at Stitchway last January, January 2020, one of the...
a million years ago.
Yeah, right. One of the trunk shows that we had was from Color and Cotton. And we sold most of
it just flies out.
Yeah, of the fabric that was sent by Angela. But we had a few pieces that we brought back. And it was like some pieces of Ada and some random pieces of 36 count. Well, our friend Taylor, who was there on Friday night, she had found one of those pieces. But the way that it comes, we don't cut it. So
they don't do custom cuts during Stitchway.
Yeah, or of the Color and Cotton package that came, because some came as a fat quarter or a fat half or whatever. So
you just bought it as it came,
right? But Taylor hadn't bought this at Stitchway. We had brought it back to Keepsakes because it didn't sell at Stitchway.
Oh, okay.
And so, but we don't cut it even after Stitchway. Anyway, all of that to say, Taylor and I split this fabric, and because it was a fat half, and neither of us wanted a full fat half, so we each got a fat quarter, and this is 36 count cucumber.
Ooh, that's pretty.
From Color and Cotton. Mm-hmm. It is a color that's in her regular line, so I will link her website below. But I love her stuff, so duh. And then also from Keepsakes, I do have a lot of stuff that was unfortunately back ordered from our distributor, so we'll see if that trickles in for next week's video. But this, which I'm so excited to see, is a new from Cottage Garden Samplings, and this is Halloween Sampler 2.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Look, and there is a Christmas sampler too, if you have her Christmas one in like that. It wasn't necessarily something for me, but I have her original, had the first Halloween sampler. I have that one fully kitted.
You told me where she's from, and I was surprised.
It's like an island somewhere. I know where I'm thinking of is not right.
Was it Malaysia?
Yes.
It was Malaysia.
I think.
I did not realize.
Yeah, it's not...
Cottage Garden Samplings.
That's what I think, but they'll correct me if I'm wrong, of course.
Yeah. Sounds about as,
Wild.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
So, Halloween Sampler 2. Love it. Mm-hmm. Love it. Okay. My Bent Creek rabbit hole continues. And finally, I got my hands on another egg pattern. And Pam found it. No. Was it you that found it?
I don't remember.
One of us found it on eBay. And it unfortunately was not a buy it now option. It was an auction.
But you won it.
But I did win the auction.
Yeah, I didn't find that.
Okay. Yeah, it was me.
I think you found it, and because it's our PayPal, so I got the PayPal thing.
Yes. So this is Robin. No, it's not. This is Cardinal on an egg.
Right.
And it comes as the full kit.
Yep.
And this is what it looks like.
Isn't that adorable?
I'm actually dead on the floor.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Love it. And it's got, like I said, all the stuff.
Yeah.
So very exciting times. Exciting times. Okay, so we got our fabric from, there was not a Friday Night Fight Night 2 days ago, but so this is from 2 weeks ago.
A week ago Friday.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
And so we got our Friday Night Fight Night fabrics. So what did you get, Pam?
So, to be perfectly honest, I mean, I love her fabric.
Yes.
But when we get on there, I get a little
stressed out.
I get a little stressed out.
Yeah.
And
because you gotta be fast.
Unless I get lucky, I kind of give up.
Yeah.
Steph's in it to win it. Man.
I'm like, I am knee deep in it.
I'm
like, let's go.
She's
like, me please.
Because
I got strategy for days.
It's 10 o'clock our time, so we usually, we've got the pizza, we watch Annie the Joyfield Stitcher.
Always.
And then it's time for the fight. So
it is. Time for the fight.
So, I haven't been purchasing every single
Friday the way that I have.
But I saw this, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know whether I told you this.
You did.
But I did not realize that it was
opal.
Opalescent.
I've done that before.
But this is what I got. It's called.
I'm very happy that it is. It's really pretty.
32 count linen, and
it's linen.
Yep.
Oh wow.
It's linen.
Yep.
And it's Pumpkin Pie by Be Stitch Me, but it's opalescent.
Ooh, look how proud of that is.
Opalescent pumpkin pie.
Sparkly pie.
So that was my purchase.
Yes, it was. Okay.
Yep.
And then me, I got 2 pieces. Now everybody put your sunglasses on for this first one, okay?
Yeah.
But I saw Mary Darling. You actually stitched something. I don't know what it's called, but it was a Blackbird design. It was all in black, and I'm going to put it on this fabric. And this does not have a name, so I am just calling it Orange Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Orange Kool-Aid, all right.
Yeah, it is. It's so pretty. Like, bam!
Yeah.
Bam!
Tropical Sunset is what I'd call it.
We actually have a fabric called Tropical Sunset.
Oh, it's taken. Okay.
But look, woo! Isn't it gorgeous?
That's very cool.
Yes, very cool.
Very cool.
So, and then there's another Blackbird chart that's called Cats on Parade.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah. That would go awesome on that.
So good on that.
Yeah.
And then on the total other opposite end, that was 40 count, by the way. Yeah, you can
take your sunglasses off now.
Correct. This, apparently, from what I've been told, was the fabric of the month from Be Stitch Me. And this I got in 36 count linen, and this is called Not Another Sampler.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Yeah, that's yummy.
And I love the title of it, first of all.
Right.
But it's so gorgeous. And she has a system. Okay, so we
figured this out.
We figured out your system.
We're a little slow on the uptake, but we eventually get there.
Brandy, we figured it out.
Yeah.
So, all the pieces when you buy them from Be Stitch Me come serged.
Yeah.
32 count will be serged in blue. We don't have 32 right here, but I think it's green. 36 count is purple. And 40 count is actually orange. So you can't see it because it's orange. But brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. It's such a great way to make sure that, like, in case a tag gets away from it, then you know.
Then you know.
Yep, love that.
Yep.
All right. And then I actually showed this for the first time last week.
Right.
But the final piece of Midnight Way from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery has come out. And so that is what the entire piece looks like. So we got a email notification that the last piece had been released. And so we just downloaded it, and I printed it, and
it's really cute.
I'm going to put everything together, and that will go in the fully kitted, ready to go pile.
Right.
So I'll link their website below so you can get the charts if you would like them.
Right.
And then my last little piece of haul, if you all watched our Startober video, then you know that we were, as probably many of you were, incredibly saddened by the loss of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And we are fully aware of the impact that she had on history.
Yep.
And especially history of women.
Right.
So, I love her. I think she's fantastic. And we have a local friend here. Her name is Lynn. Hello, Lynn. And she's been making project bags. And so I'm going to hold up. This is her information. She's not on FlossTube, but her Instagram. Nope.
That's the wrong tag.
That's Colleen's
Disregard that tag.
Wow. That's Colleen's card.
Oh.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Okay, here's the card. So it's Lynn X Stitches. Lynn X Stitches, creates on Instagram. And she's selling her project bags on Instagram. They're vinyl front. They're awesome. So if you want her information, pause the video, take a screenshot, do your thing. And she posted some fabrics with some RBG fabric. And I commented on it and I was like, I need to snag one of those. And she came in the shop, I think it was on Friday. Yeah.
I hope she bought like 4 bolts of that fabric.
4 bolts? Holy bananas, that's a lot of fabric.
No, but I mean, people see this bag, they're going to want one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I think.
Yep. And I knew that she had these in the works because Colleen told me so. But I made some like comment on her Instagram post and I was like, gonna have to get my hands on one of those. When she came in the shop on Friday, she said, do you want one of them? Because they're almost ready. I can bring it to you tomorrow, meaning Saturday. And I was like, yeah. So I gave her our PayPal information, and she sent us the invoice. She paid it, and she brought it to me wrapped in tissue paper. It was so sweet. And so this is what the inside looks like. It is a nice, large vinyl front project bag.
Yes.
And then this has like a bunch of quotes from her, which I think is super, super cool. And I love this detail here, which looks like her collar. And then the fabric covered button with Ruth's face. And then that
Bam.
is the bag.
Isn't that awesome?
Isn't this so cool?
That is totally awesome.
I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So I think I might actually change my keepsake friend and put it in here because of Colleen and Lynn and like all the keepsake people. I'll put it in here.
Okay.
I don't have an RBG.
That's a good size.
It is a really good size. Like it easily would fit an 11 by 11 for sure.
Yeah.
So Lynn X Stitches creates on Instagram. Yes. Instagram. So thank you so much, Lynn. I love the bag so much.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yes.
Okay. So that brings us finally to our giveaway, and we have to assume that this was our third and final Coming to America giveaway.
Yes. So first and foremost, thank you to all 3 of the amazing women who decided to pass on their Coming to America boxes to us to give away to our viewers. It's an honor to be able to pass the kindness on. So
and last week's winner, it hasn't left our house yet,
but it will before Wednesday.
But with Stephanie doing all the live sales last week,
don't be mad.
She didn't make her usual post office runs.
I didn't.
So just so you know, the girl who won last week,
it's coming.
It will get mailed. We haven't forgotten you.
I promise. I'm so sorry. But I'll probably mail this week's winner and last week's winner at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
So, just like we always do, we asked you guys to put 2 random words together in a... I thought I heard her eating something, and I was like, don't eat paper over there. We asked you all to put the words anchor and corn together in a sentence.
Or a paragraph.
Or a paragraph or whatever. A story, a poem, or whatever. A haiku, if you will, whatever. And then we do the YouTube random comment picker to pick a winner.
Yep.
And so we will insert the video of us picking a winner.
I know who it is.
For this third box of Coming to America.
So here comes the drawing.
And welcome to the giveaway portion of the program. Today we are giving away, let's see if I can get this in better light. There we go. another box of Coming to America by With a Needle and Thread. And this is the video, it was just last week's video, 168, where we asked you all to comment on the video, and we used the word corn in your comment and anchor in your comment to win. So we will go ahead and pick a winner using those parameters. All right, let's pick a winner. First, we gotta see how many people commented on the video. 179. Your chances are good. Okay, let's go. Let's pick a winner. Long Dog Stitcher! Ah! Jenny. Hashtag Ghostwriter Bookshop. I let my 7-year-old come up with my sentence. A corn pooped popcorn on your head, and then the anchor hit you over the head, and the popcorn spilled on the ground. Love it. Congratulations, Jenny. Good news, we have your address. But if you want to send Pam an email with a really cool hashtag, then we'll take it. Congratulations. You won the box. Yay. All right, back to regularly scheduled programming. Bye. Jenny!
Jenny! Jenny gets it!
Yay. I'm so glad.
Make sure you thank your child.
Yes, please. Please.
You're a male child who likes poop jokes.
Yes, which I'm here for.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, so, Jenny, I assume that you will probably watch this video. Like I said in the giveaway video, it's not necessary for you to email your mailing address.
We know it.
However, you can send us like some funny hashtags. And also on Tuesday, it was Jenny's birthday.
It was? This past Tuesday?
It was.
Look at that. So happy birthday, Jenny!
Happy birthday.
Jenny Long Dog. That's wonderful.
Yes. I mean, we love giving stuff away, but when it's someone that holds a special place in our heart.
It just comes up that way.
And as a reminder, Jenny, your Coming to America box has everything in it.
Right.
Obviously, except the fabric and threads. And there is also no needle minder in yours.
Yeah.
But,
right.
Whatever.
Right.
Okay. So, this week's giveaway, and we mentioned this a few months ago. Mm-hmm. Now, at this point.
Right.
No, it was not a few months ago. It might have been a month ago. A few weeks ago.
About a month ago. Yeah. Yeah. This is amazing.
Yes. Was where we talked about Anne Morrison, 1830, which is a chart from Hands Across the Sea. Mm-hmm. And it is the Traditional Stitches, which is a shop in Canada. It's their 20th anniversary stitch along, and it is exclusive to Traditional Stitches. Now, we got contacted by Janice, who is the, I'm assuming, owner of Traditional Stitches.
Right.
And she wanted to know if we would be interested in giving some away. Mm-hmm. And we said, absolutely, we'd be honored. And so we showed them to you when they arrived. Mm-hmm. And then the last email that we got from her, she told us that the start date for the SAL is now December 5th. Mm-hmm. And they are going to start shipping charts and kits mid-October.
Yeah. So
they wanted us to wait to give them away on our channel until mid-October, or to ship them till mid-October. Right. So that's what we've done. So we've held them with good care for the last, however.
They sent us 3.
Yeah, this was at the end of August.
Right.
So basically a month and a half.
Stephanie fell in love with it. So
love it.
1 we're keeping.
Yes.
Yes.
But we have
2
more. We have 2 more. So they sent us 3. So there will be 2 charts that will be given away. So the 2 words, I already thought of the words, Pam. I'm so prepared today. The 2 words that you will use in a sentence are train and elephant.
Oh, this'll be fun.
Train and elephant. Train is the word that I will look for. TRAIN.
But you have to also.
But you have to also use the word elephant, and you must be a subscriber to Just Keep Stitching.
You must be 18, and you can't say giveaway in your comment.
You must be 18 or over. You don't have to be just 18.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 18 or over.
And
you
you
have to be at least 18.
Yes. And that is just so we can legally get your address from you.
Right.
And also, like Pam alluded to earlier, our video for next week might be a little late. So you might have a day or two extra.
Gives you a little bit more time.
Yes.
To think up your elephant train.
Train and elephant.
Comment.
Train and elephant. Train and elephant. Okay.
This will be fun.
I'm very excited.
Okay. Put your thinking caps on, as they used to say.
And
they used to say that, romper? I don't remember.
For my time, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it is time for yes. If you can see, if you've been paying attention,
a little bit of change.
Yes, we have updated the wall.
Yes,
because it is spooky time.
Yeah,
it is time for spooks. Okay.
Time for spooks.
Yes. So we have not put up our Halloween tree yet. That's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Calm down. It's only October 4th.
Right.
So, however, we wanted to make sure that our wall was updated for you. So that means that we did some shifting and we did some changing. And so, it is time for our September toward wall. So we are going to insert pictures of all of the amazing stuff that we had behind our heads in September for the September toward wall here.
So that should answer a few questions we've been getting.
Yeah. And then, like, you'll notice that this one that's... Wow. Whatever. Here, kitty, kitty. This one over here. You know, the one with the pumpkins that's now behind Pam's head that used to be in the middle. For next month, I won't take a picture of that one.
Yeah.
Because it was in the September one.
Right.
But
so
this is the first... This is the first year that I've been able to have that hanging because I don't have any other Halloween stuff.
Yeah, we took some of the ones and decided we wouldn't display them this year. Yeah. They're older. I stitched them many years ago. They're not in print anymore. Not that these are either, but they're really kind of...
They're new to our wall.
I'm talking about the ones that we excluded.
Oh, yeah.
Are kind of... They're somewhat dated.
Yeah.
They're somewhat dated. So we have put those other places around the house. Anyway, so...
And we only did the things that were hanging on the wall. We didn't do any other smalls that were...
Yeah, we've got a lot of things around, but this is what we decided.
But because none of... We didn't take anything away.
And after Halloween is over, we might put back some of the...
Like the Charles Wysocki.
The Wysocki ones that are fallish, but not, until we get... Spooky. Until we get into the, the Christmas season.
Correct.
Sort of being... fluid that way.
Right,
Yeah. Anyway.
That's us.
So,
fluid.
That's pretty much going to do it. We are off to Lisa's on Wednesday. We are not staying overnight at Lisa's. She only lives about 20 minutes away.
Yep.
So we'll be coming back and forth each day, but it will be...
so good.
It will be so good, but it will be late. Each day we will stay into the evening.
Oh yeah.
And come home, get a few hours sleep, go back.
Yeah.
All meals have been assigned.
Yep.
And so we want to fully participate, but without having to pack a suitcase.
Oh yeah.
Right. So we're going to be tired. By the time
that's okay.
We whatever time we spend at Lisa's on Sunday and then come home, there's really not time to dedicate to doing a video.
Oh, no.
And we'll have mail that we might not have had time to open, perhaps. We're not holding the mail, but,
we'll get our mail every day when we get home, but
right. it won't be organized. So chances are it will be at least Monday.
Yeah, probably Monday.
Because she'll have to go back to work on Monday, having not been there Friday.
Yeah.
And so it will be at least Monday. And if things change,
we'll post on our Instagram.
We'll post about it on social media when we'll be back. So
you guys will be fine.
You guys will be fine.
We posted 2 videos this week. It's cool.
Watch reruns. That's all I'm saying. We're very excited about this coming week. We're excited to see our friends. We're excited to start our starts.
Yes.
And all the things.
And so, are you going to every day? Are you going to post your pictures?
I think so. We'll be pretty active on social media over there.
Of your starts and things.
Yeah, we might run some video,
Yes.
Because we usually have a pretty darn good time. So,
yes.
Anyway,
very much so.
So things to remember: Twin Peak, Blueberry Autumn,
Dutch Mania, your Train of Elephants,
and what else? That's about it. Okay, that's your homework. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So until we see you again, hopefully sometime early next week.
Yes.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching. Bye.